Welcome to Living in the Magic. I'm your host, Rebecca. This is a space for soul led healing, awakening, conscious living, and remembering who you came here to be so you can move through life with intention, intuition, and the quiet power of your inner magic. We all live life inside of our heads, which is why we need to make sure the inside of our heads is a nice place to be. Inside of our minds has the potential to be, inside of your mind has the potential to be one of the most beautiful, calming, loving spaces. But in most cases, it's not. And if we're aware that we want the inside of our minds to be loving and calm and gentle and patient, then you really know the fight that is the war of our thoughts, right? The fight that we have in our minds on a daily basis to keep those thoughts pleasant and pure and kind and compassionate and patient and gentle. Our external, how we react to situations, is a direct reflection of what is happening in our mind on a daily basis. If you get impatient with your children, that's because there is impatience inside of your mind with yourself. If you get frustrated or feel angry, it is because those feelings exist on the inside. They exist. You have them for yourself first. I feel like it's a slogan a lot of times, but if you close your eyes, and I'd like you all to, if you're not driving, take a minute to close your eyes. We're not going to do a deep meditation. We're just going to notice. Notice that when you think of the last time you felt frustrated, angry, impatient, sad with someone else, you reacted in a way to an external situation that was, not calm and patient. And side point, our children are super triggering. Our partner can be super triggering. The person at the grocery store. I'm not like negating the fact that things outside of us can be triggering and upsetting. And I'm not saying that we're all meant to be patient and gentle all the time. It's not human and it's not possible. We're works in progress, and we want to get better. Most importantly, we want to feel better on the inside, right? So I just wanted to say that. But now if you take a minute and you picture that situation, or if you're driving, just don't close your eyes. You think about the situation that you had and the way that it triggered you. Feel into it. That feeling exists within you with yourself. What is the first place, the first thing that you go to when you envision that feeling with yourself? If it's how do you feel frustrated with yourself? If it's impatience, where are you impatient with yourself? If it's anger, where are you angry with yourself? If it's sadness, where are you sad with yourself? By the way, I'm listing all these emotions and I'm like, okay, I feel a lot of these and they're coming from different sources. This is the root of my impatience and frustration with my kids or with my husband, because I'm first feeling those things with myself. What are we meant to do? And what am I going to ask you to do? I want you to sit down and I want you to write for yourself the last time, when you have a chance, write for yourself the last time you felt everything you pictured, what you felt, and why do you feel that way about yourself? Are you frustrated because you're not making the money you want to make? Are you impatient because you're not, you're feeling impatient with your body and it bouncing back after giving birth, or your body's getting a little bit older and it can't move and bend and shake the way it used to be able to, or lose weight as quickly. Things are starting to sag a little. There's some more lines. Are you impatient with your body and yourself? Are you are you angry? Do you find anger coming out a lot with your children or your partner or at work? In what way are you angry with yourself? It's definitely become a slogan. If you feel this, then you must feel it in yourself. It's a slogan for a reason. But now the next step is not just noticing it, that you feel those things about yourself. What are you going to do with it, right? Where is it coming from? What do you need to heal that within yourself? What do you need to tell yourself every day to be more patient with yourself, so that then you can move on to be more patient with your children or the people around you? It's easier to go straight into a mantra of, I'm going to be patient with my kids. I'm going to be patient with my kids. But push come to shove, we get triggered and we can't be. Why? Because we first need to create that safe space and that mantra for ourselves. I'm going to be patient with myself. I'm patient with myself. I'm patient with myself. And once I'm patient with myself, then you're going to notice you're going to have the patience and the bandwidth for those around you. Let's give a less obvious example. Let's say, we're just like irritated by someone. We're so irritated by them. Why are we so irritated by them? If you sit with yourself and you find out why you're so irritated by them, Could be you're irritated with yourself, but maybe you're not so irritated with yourself, but when it comes down to it, you're so irritated with this person because you see them being lazy. You see them being lazy. They're complaining and they're just not moving their butts, and you feel so irritated with them. It may or may not be irritation you feel with yourself, but it could also be triggering that you feel like you're being lazy and you know that you're capable of so much more. And for whatever reason, you're not reaching it. You're not getting there. Maybe you're not pushing yourself. You're not sitting on the couch watching TV all day, but maybe you're being lazy with taking chances on yourself. You keep pushing it off to tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. So what is the antidote to that? Having compassion for yourself, stopping and saying, okay, what is it that's not pushing me to take the chance on myself today? Why do I keep pushing it off? I don't believe in myself. I don't trust myself. I don't believe that I'm capable. I don't believe that good things are meant to happen for me. That's for someone else. And there needs to be born compassion for that self that feels sad, that feels not good enough, that doesn't feel capable. And once that compassion is born, then once you have that compassion, then you will find that you don't have the same irritability with that other person. You're not irritated with them because you have compassion for them. You know how hard it is to kick yourself off the couch or to get yourself to do something that you're not 100% confident in yet. The irritation was always with yourself. What gets better? The person on the outside that's irritating you, that's making you impatient, that's angering you, is there to help you to find that uncomfortable feeling inside of yourself so you can get to the root of why you're feeling it and what you need to do to heal it. Because you're not meant to be angry at yourself. You're not meant to be frustrated at yourself. You're not meant to be impatient. You're meant to love yourself, to have compassion for yourself, to trust yourself, to be aligned, feel aligned and connected with yourself. That's what you're meant for. That's what you're capable of having in this lifetime. I promise you can have it if you take the time and take responsibility and go inwards and work on it and push yourself to connect with it and not make it about how everyone is acting around you, but instead, what are you noticing about the way that people are acting around you? How is it making you feel? And where is it coming from within you? What is the self-healing you need to do? It's a game changer. It's a life changer. Make sure the inside of your head is a nice place to be, right? Because it can be the hardest place to be, but it's not up to anyone else but ourselves. It's not up to anyone else but ourselves. And oftentimes, because the inside of our head is not a fun place to be, we look for distractions. We scroll. We watch mind numbing shows. We get really busy with work or really busy on the PTO or really busy organizing lots of things. I'm not saying all busy people aren't dealing with their emotions. That would be not fair to say. But in some cases, and I think for all of us, we have an area of our lives where we get really busy because we're not okay with being with ourselves. The inside of our heads is too hard to just sit with. It doesn't feel good and comfortable. It makes us panic and feel anxious and nervous. We start thinking about all the things that are wrong. We start worrying about all the people around us. If worrying about all the people around you is what is in your head, then perhaps what you need to work on and learn is that they're not in your control. They have their own path, and learning to let go and understand that their soul has to go through whatever it's putting itself through on its soul's journey because it has lessons to learn that it's not learning. And that's really hard when it's someone that we love and that's close to us. But the ultimate is being able to be in that space, is letting go, is knowing we're not in control of the other people around us. Where are those thoughts coming in? If they feel so big and so impossible to shift, the inside of our head, you know that there's healing that needs to be done. There's healing that needs to come through. And sometimes it's things from this life and sometimes it's things from past life. But the inside of your head, the thoughts you're thinking are going to be what you create for your life 5 or 10 years from now. Think about where you were 5 or 10 years ago. What is it that you wanted and what is it that you created? Whatever you wanted for yourself 5 or 10 years ago, whatever you were thinking is coming to fruition today. That's why your life looks the way it does. Today is your chance to create 5 or 10 years from now, or maybe further along. The inside of your head is only up to you. Intrusive thoughts, thoughts that make you angry about other people, you're letting those people take up space in your head, but you're doing it. And I know how hard it can be to shift and painful and uncomfortable. And sometimes you really do need help in order to do so. I know it's not that simple. You got to focus on getting to the root of where is that coming from so that you can heal it and shift the thoughts, the words you're speaking to yourself every day. Put it on repeat. Choose what you're going to put on repeat in your head. It's up to you and you can do it. Take the time to notice what you're saying inside of your head and shift it and change it. And what do you need to do in order to shift and change it, to make that conscious choice every single day? What do you need to do that? Find it for yourself, because today you are creating your life 5 or 10 years from now. Have faith in that, trust it, and you can do it. Thank you for joining me here on Living in the Magic. May you carry what you've received into your day, into your heart, and into your life, walking forward with more clarity, connection, and trust in the magic that is within you.